Okay, now what we will learn is we will go with complex permanent tissues. Okay, complex permanent tissues. Okay, now we will go with complex permanent tissue. So before this we have seen simple permanent tissue, and now we will see complex permanent tissue. Okay, so what are complex permanent tissue? So see, complex permanent tissue, there are two types of complex permanent tissue. One is xylem and one is phloem. One is xylem and one is phloem. These both are made up of organic and inorganic materials. Okay, keep in mind these both are made up of organic and inorganic materials. And what is main function of complex permanent tissue? To transport food. To transport food means they will transport water, they will transport photosynthetic material. So what is this is called as xylem and this is called as phloem. There are two types of complex permanent tissues. One is xylem and another is phloem. So what is work of xylem? Xylem provides water to the plant, provides transport water to the plant. And what is a function of phloem? So it transports photosynthetic material to the plant. What it transports? Photosynthetic material to the plant. Okay, xylem and phloem. Xylem and phloem. Okay, now see here. Complex tissues are made up of more than one type of cells. Yes, more than one type of cells. They are made up of more than one type of cell. Means they are made up of, first of all, organic material and inorganic material, means live cells and dead cells. Of course they are made up of that. Let me tell you one thing, that in simple permanent tissue, permanent tissue simple permanent tissue, we saw parenchyma, right? Parenchyma, we saw what? We saw parenchyma, right? So this parenchyma is known as packaging tissue. What it is known as? What it is known as? Parenchyma. Parenchyma is known as packaging tissue. Which a question can come, which tissue is known as packaging tissue? Okay, so which tissue is known as packaging tissue? Parenchyma is known as packaging tissue. Which tissue? Parenchyma is known as packaging tissue. Keep this in mind. Okay, okay. So it contains different types of tissues. Okay, it contains different types of cells. All these cells coordinate to perform a common function. Yes, we have seen that is the main function of tissue, that do one function, similar function. All cells will come together and do similar functions. Xylem and phloem are examples of such complex tissue. There are only two types of complex tissue. One is xylem and another is phloem. One is xylem and another is phloem. Okay, one is xylem and another is phloem. Okay, chalo. Xylem, now see, there are see, xylem, in xylem also there is organic material and inorganic material. So there are different types. Some are live and some are dead. Okay, xylem consists of tracheids, vessels, xylem parenchyma and xylem fibers. Now see, earlier in simple permanent tissue, we have already seen that parenchyma is a live tissue, right? Parenchyma is a live tissue. It is made up of live cells. So this simple parenchyma will also be live cell. Okay, so this is also live tissue. This is also live tissue. Okay, now we will see which are dead and which are live and what is their function. Okay, first we will afterwards we will come on xylem, this vascular bundles. First you need to understand what is xylem. Okay, first you need to understand what is xylem. So see, xylem is made up of dead cells, dead and live. It is made up of dead cells also and it is made up of live cells also. Okay, Tracheids and vessels, they have broad tubular structure for transportation of plants vertically. Now see, xylem, write a note here, xylem tissue is unidirectional. Xylem tissue is unidirectional. Write this, unidirectional means it is one way. It only goes from roots to stem, so it is one directional. It is unidirectional. Okay, it is unidirectional. Xylem parenchyma stores food and helps in transport of water in plants horizontally. Okay. Xylem fibers is supportive in functions. Xylem fibers are supportive in functions, and parenchyma are the only living cells. I told you now. Xylem parenchyma is only living cells, but else than that, tracheids, vessels, and xylem fibers all are dead cells. All are made up of dead cells. Means xylem fibers, tracheids, and vessels are made up of dead cells. But xylem parenchyma is a live cell. Okay, and what is main function of it? What it does transportation of water and food. Okay, transportation of water and food, and it is unidirectional. Unidirectional means only in one way. Okay, it goes only up, it does not come down again. Okay, if it is taking water upward, it will only go upwards, it will not take again it downward. Okay, understood about xylem. Xylem is made up of living and dead cells. Living is only xylem parenchyma, but tracheids, vessels, and xylem fiber is dead cell. Then what it does? It does transportation of transportation of water, and how it does? It does unidirectional. Okay, unidirectional means only one way. Okay. Understood this. Now next issue is phloem. What is next issue? Next issue is phloem. So what does phloem does? Phloem transport photosynthetic material. Okay, phloem transport photosynthetic material. We saw that xylem transports plants water and nutrients to the plants. From soil it is transporting. Okay, phloem is made up of living cells. It is made up of living and dead cells actually, but here it is written living cells. Okay. Phloem transport food from leaves to other parts of the body. Why from leaves? Because on leaves only there is a green color pigment, chlorophyll, chloroplast is there here, and here photosynthesis is made and food is done here. So from here only it is transported to the whole body, right? From here only it is transported to the whole body. Movement of food is bidirectional. What is meant by bidirectional? Means up and down. It goes up also, it can come down also. Phloem is made up of 5 types of cell. Yes, it is made up of 5 types of cell. Sieve cell, sieve tubes, sieve tubes. Then what does sieve tubes do? Transport of food and nutrients. Only one function is the transport and food of nutrients. Companion cells, facilitate function of sieve tubes. Means what it does? Transport only. Phloem fibers provide flexibility to the phloem. What it does? Provides flexibility to the phloem. Provides flexibility to the phloem. And phloem parenchyma does storage of food. Yes, we know basic function of parenchyma is that only, storing food. Large intercellular spacing is there. Now this is epidermal tissue, but first before this epidermal tissue we will see vascular bundles. Okay, what we will see? Vascular bundle. Now we have seen phloem and xylem and phloem. Now what we will see is vascular bundles. Okay. Okay. See here, vascular bundles. Now see, in monocotyledonous, the vascular bundles have no cambium present. Cambium means what we have seen here. This is a meristematic tissue. Which is meristematic tissue? Lateral. Lateral meristematic tissue, cambium. we saw that what it does, it increases the girth in present them. Okay, it is closed. The size of the vascular bundles depends on the size of the veins. It depends on the size of the veins. The conjoined type of vascular bundles, the xylem and phloem, are situated along the radius. It is situated along the radius. It is very simple. What it does, only complex permanent tissue are present in vascular bundles. Okay. See here, the vascular system consists of complex permanent tissue, the phloem and xylem. In this ground tissue, we saw that it was simple permanent tissues. Ground tissue was made up of simple permanent tissue. Vascular bundles is made up of complex permanent tissue, means xylem and phloem. The xylem and phloem together constitute vascular bundles. In dicotyledonous system, cambium is present. Cambium is lateral meristematic tissue. Is present between xylem and phloem. Between xylem and phloem means, for example, here xylem is present. So, and here phloem is present tissue. Then here what is it is cambium tissue. Understood? Understood? Open vascular bundles. Open vascular bundles. There are two types, open and closed vascular bundles. Okay. See here now. See here it is given alternate present. Xylem, phloem. When xylem and phloem see here. When xylem and phloem within a vascular bundle are arranged in an alternate manner along the different radii, the arrangement is called as radial. If they are alternate, if they are arranged alternate, this and this, this, like that, if they are arranged alternate, then it is called as radial system. What it is called as radial. What is called as, the arrangement is called as radial. Okay. Such as in roots, various types of vascular bundles. See, like this, open and close is there. Then this is called as radial if they are alternate. Okay. Now xylem and phloem we saw. This is unidirectional from down to up. This is bidirectional, means up and down both. Okay. Two-way flow. Food and water and food cell have end walls with perforations. See here, thick walls tipped with lighten, no end walls between cell, water and minerals, and water and minerals it passes, and one-way transport. Okay. Now we will see, we saw xylem and phloem, right? Now we will see epidermal tissue system. What we will see? Epidermal tissue system. Okay.